What is going on, everybody? The Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric, back, as Alex would say, at the scene of the crime, here at the Amway Center for Magic Media Day. And you'll have to excuse my voice because the excitement knowing that this season is getting ready to kick off and we've got a young, hungry group coming in here, led by some wily vets, I think is really going to be a very telltale sign for this season with the Orlando Magic.
Something feels different about this team.
It does.
Not the new faces, not the new coach, but the veterans and the youth. And what's that word, synchronicity?
He loves that word.
This team likes each other. This team took a group outing just with them and got to know each other. You have size, you have length, you have depth, you have speed, you have guards for days.
Oh, and you got them dogs.
You got them dogs. MCW, Wendell Carter Jr., Gary Harris. This isn't a team that you're just gonna, poo-poo and put to the side. And we're not gonna be getting blown out like Boston coming in on a vacay weekend and leaving with smiles on their faces.
Right. I mean, let's think about this. Realistically, and we know the season's getting ready to start, there are only, I'll say, 3 or 4 teams in the Eastern Conference that are, if you will, proverbial odds-on favorites to make a run in the postseason. Gotta show love and respect to the champs, the Milwaukee Bucks. I was wrong about them, and I apologize, and I'll do it again. That's fine, I was wrong. You can't ignore the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. When the 3 of them develop that synchronicity, they're formidable. They can withstand anybody. They can drop buckets from 40. It don't matter. You talk about an in-state rival in the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler is no slouch. Bam Adebayo. Once they get their chemistry together, another formidable team. My dark horse, if you will, and this is not me being a homer, it's just realistic, is the Philadelphia 76ers. But they have to get the Ben Simmons drama out the way before they can truly elevate. Aside from that, the East is open. You have the Washingtons of the world. You got the Atlantas of the world. Hell, you might even have the Charlottes of the world. Can't forget on Boston or the Knicks. I get all that. But Orlando has a real sizable opportunity, especially with the play-in game.
Yes.
To be in that 7 to 10.
I like the dynamic of this team, and Chicago might be a dark horse with the addition of DeMar DeRozan. And we can't forget about Vucevic.
Yeah.
And we can't forget about Kyle Lowry now joining Miami, the in-state rival.
Thank you.
But Orlando has that feel that sleep on us, disrespect us, and they might just shock you.
Yeah.
Terrence Ross mentioned earlier that toughness, grind, and stability. It's all about a constant meditation of flow. And he said it himself. The footwork of these youngsters is advanced.
I asked Markelle Fultz and Terrence Ross both the exact same question. And I got to give credit to my man Alex Fleming because he kind of laid some up for me. These are 2 leaders amongst men. And now they are the wily vets. What are they going to do? Be a floor general. Be a facilitator. Call their own number. And they both said it's about what's best for the team. That is why the energy that you spoke of, I think, is what we're going to see. The Amway Center is going to be packed this year. We already know that. Fans have been dying to see what this team looks like. We just got a small taste of it today with Media Day. But again, Orlando, sleep on them if you want to. But come the end of this season, as we've said 4 seasons ago when the Magic Perspective started, the Magic are going to be in the postseason.
I do a lot of my work led by faith, not by sight. I have faith in this team.
Yeah.
And with the new direction that this team is being led by, it feels different.
It does.
It's not the same energy. Because trust me, I loved old coach. He was a good coach.
Yes.
But every now and then, due to injuries and due to just constant nagging, things weren't clicking. This new coach has made a splash with the players, and I think that's going to reap multiple fruits of labor in the future.
We are going to be here the entire season, whether we're on Zoom calls or whether we're here at the Amway Center. But the Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric is definitely in full swing. So definitely get ready for, I'll say, an interesting season. You know I'm biased when it comes to this team. I show love to this team wherever I can, except when Philly's in town. That's just me. But I'm going to show a lot more respect to this team because I know what they are up against, but I also think they are ready for the task at hand.
Rome wasn't built in a day. It's going to take a while for this foundation to actually bear proper fruit. Stick around. Might be 2, might be 3, might be 4. But I think we might be looking at a championship caliber team.
Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric for the Florida Sun and NSPN and your man with the Sports Arena. We will talk to you guys really soon. Make sure you check us out tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully my voice is a little better. If not, don't worry about it. Actually, I forgot. Special start time tonight, 8 p.m. because that guy out in Arizona who is a 12-year friend is not a fan of mine this evening as the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World. So Mike and I are going to be doing, you'll see Alex at halftime with the rest of the crew. But Magic Perspective, Alex and Eric, NBA season's upon us.